Did you know that by the time most Americans reach 70, nearly 1 in 3 will experience some form of memory decline? And almost half will face some degree of vision loss, blurring not only what they see, but how they feel each day. Now, what if I told you there are 4 small fruits, dry, sweet, and gentle, that could quietly support your brain and your eyes overnight while you sleep? No expensive treatments, no pills, just nature's quiet gifts, dried and preserved the way my mother and grandmother did in the old villages of Japan. Stay with me, because in just a few moments, I'll show you exactly which 4 dried fruits to eat before bed and why they're more powerful than you might imagine. Before we begin, I'd love to know, where are you watching this from? And what time is it for you right now? Please leave a comment below. I truly look forward to reading them. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss what's coming next. How dried fruits support brain and vision repair while you sleep. Most people don't realize that some of the most important healing work in the body happens while we're asleep, deep in the night. The brain enters a kind of housekeeping mode, flushing out waste, repairing cells, and forming new memory connections at the same time. The eyes recover from the light, strain, and exposure of the day. But here's something most people overlook. This repair process needs fuel. Your brain and eyes can't fully restore themselves without the right nutrients, especially as we age, in traditional Japanese culture. Nighttime meals are intentionally light but functional, and among the most valued additions are dried fruits, chosen not just for flavor, but for their ability to nourish key organs gently. Right before rest, dried fruits are naturally concentrated in antioxidants, polyphenols, and vision-protective pigments like anthocyanins, lutein, and beta-carotene. Unlike pills or harsh supplements, these nutrients are delivered through food, making them easier for the body to absorb and use during sleep. For brain health, these compounds support blood flow, reduce oxidative stress, and help maintain neuron communication. For vision, they protect the delicate tissues of the retina, especially the macula, which controls how we see detail, read, and recognize faces. The beauty of dried fruits lies in their simplicity and balance. A small amount, just 1 to 2 tablespoons, is enough to gently assist the body overnight, and because they are light and easy to digest, they won't interfere with sleep the way heavy meals or sugar-laden snacks might in Japan. These fruits are often paired with warm water or light herbal teas. The ritual is slow, mindful, and quiet, allowing the body to shift into healing mode naturally. Now, let's look at the first dried fruit that stands out as a powerful brain and eye ally, the deeply pigmented, antioxidant-rich dried blueberry. Dried blueberries support memory, night vision, and brain repair. Dried blueberries are often called brain berries, and for good reason. These small, dark blue fruits are loaded with anthocyanins, powerful plant compounds that improve blood flow to the brain and protect the retina in your eyes. As we age, blood circulation to the brain often slows, contributing to memory loss, confusion, and mental fatigue. Anthocyanins help keep those pathways open, allowing oxygen and nutrients to reach the areas of the brain responsible for memory, attention, and learning. They also reduce inflammation, which can quietly damage brain cells over time. For your eyes, dried blueberries offer natural support for the retina. Especially in low light, they can enhance night vision, reduce strain from screens or reading, and may help delay age-related vision loss. In Japan, dried blueberries are often used in evening wellness rituals. Many older adults soak a small handful in warm water before bed, then enjoy them slowly, sometimes with a few sips of roasted barley tea. This quiet routine is seen not just as nourishment, but as a way to prepare the brain and body for deeper rest. How to use. Start with 1 or 2 tablespoons about an hour before bedtime. Choose unsweetened. Organic blueberries when possible. You can eat them as is, or soak them in warm water for 5 or 10 minutes to soften. Chew slowly, and avoid pairing them with sugar or heavy snacks. Over time, many people notice clearer thinking in the morning, less eye strain, and even improved recall of dreams, subtle signs that the brain is resting, repairing, and gently coming back to life. Dried apricots. the gentle protector of vision and nerves. Dried apricots are more than just a sweet bite. They're one of the most powerful sources of natural beta-carotene, a nutrient your body turns into vitamin A, which is essential for maintaining sharp vision. Especially in low light, as we age, our eyes lose their ability to adjust to darkness, colors fade, and glare becomes painful. Dried apricots support the retina and the optic nerve. Helping slow down this decline, they also contain potassium and magnesium, two minerals that help calm the nervous system and promote deeper, more restful sleep. That's why in Japan, dried apricots are often eaten in the evening, especially during seasonal transitions when older adults are more prone to insomnia or eye fatigue. They're soft, naturally sweet, and easy to chew, even for those with dental issues. Many people like to soak them in warm water for 5 to 10 minutes before eating, which makes them plumper and even gentler on digestion. The taste? It's mildly tangy, not too sweet, with a smooth texture that doesn't overwhelm the palate, unlike sugary snacks. Dried apricots satisfy evening cravings without causing blood sugar spikes, making them suitable for most seniors, who should be cautious. People with kidney issues or those on potassium-restricted diets should check with their doctor first. Apricots are rich in potassium, which is normally helpful, but in high amounts. It may not be safe for those with specific medical conditions. Also, choose unsulfured dried apricots whenever possible. Sulfur dioxide is often added to preserve their bright orange color, but it can trigger allergic reactions or breathing issues in sensitive individuals. Organic, unsweetened varieties are best. How to eat them for brain and eye support. Take 2 to 3 dried apricots about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Chew slowly, preferably after soaking them. Pair with a calming herbal tea if you like, such as roasted barley or chamomile, to create a simple nighttime ritual that supports both mind and body. This small habit, done consistently, can bring big changes over time: better focus, clearer vision, and deeper sleep. Dried figs, natural support for brain circulation and bone strength. Dried figs are often overlooked, but they are one of the most complete dried fruits for seniors, especially those dealing with fatigue, brain fog, or brittle bones. Why? Because figs are rich in natural iron, which helps carry oxygen to the brain, supporting clearer thinking and reducing that sluggish, foggy feeling many people wake up with. They also contain calcium and magnesium, vital for maintaining strong bones and reducing nighttime leg cramps, something many older adults experience in their sleep. If your brain feels slow in the morning, or if you often wake up with stiff joints and muscle aches, adding dried figs to your evening routine might be a quiet but powerful shift. In Japan, dried figs are sometimes simmered gently with a bit of cinnamon and warm water to make a soft, comforting evening dish. But they can also be eaten as they are, sweet, chewy, and full of fiber that keeps your digestion moving, especially during the slower metabolism of older age. They have a rich, honey-like sweetness and soft crunch from the tiny seeds inside. Figs are very easy to eat, even for those with weaker teeth, especially when soaked or cooked. Who should be cautious? Figs are high in natural sugar and fiber. People with diabetes should monitor their portion size carefully. Just 1 or 2 figs per night is usually safe for most, but always check with your doctor if you're unsure. Also, because of their high fiber, eating too many can cause bloating or loose stools. Start small and see how your body responds. How to eat them for brain and bone health. Take 1 or 2 dried figs, ideally soaked in warm water for about 10 minutes before bed. Chewing slowly helps activate digestion and makes absorption easier. You can pair figs with a few almonds or walnuts if you want to support brain function even further, but don't overdo it. The key is consistency, not quantity. Within weeks, many people report lighter mornings, less brain fog, and fewer aches in their knees, hips, or back. Dried goji berries, gentle nighttime shield for your eyes and memory. In traditional Japanese homes, especially in the colder northern regions, there's a quiet ritual shared between generations: a small clay teapot, warm barley tea, and just a few dried goji berries floating gently inside. It's not just for taste, it's for healing. Goji berries, called kuko no mi in Japanese, have been used for centuries to support eyesight, protect the brain, and strengthen the immune system. For older adults, they are especially valued for their high content of zeaxanthin, a powerful antioxidant that targets the retina and helps prevent vision loss. Unlike many fruits that offer general benefits, goji berries have a specific focus. They protect the central part of your vision, the area that lets you read, recognize faces, and navigate your world safely. They also contain compounds that help the brain repair nerve cells during sleep, especially in areas responsible for focus and memory retention. Goji berries are mildly sweet, slightly tart, and very easy to eat. You don't need a lot. In fact, too many can overstimulate the body, so moderation is key. Who should be cautious? People taking blood thinners like warfarin should consult a doctor before eating goji berries regularly, as they may interact with certain medications. Also, avoid if you have sensitivities to nightshade plants. How to enjoy them before sleep. The traditional way is simple. Place 1 tablespoon of dried goji berries into a cup of warm water or tea and let them soak for about 5 minutes. Drink the tea, then eat the berries slowly. This method not only softens the fruit, but also calms the nervous system, preparing your body for rest, if you prefer. Sprinkle them over a small bowl of warm oats or eat them plain. Just avoid mixing them with sugar or processed snacks, which can cancel out their benefits. Goji berries don't work like caffeine. You won't feel a kick. But over time, many older adults find they wake up with less eye strain, improved reading comfort, and fewer memory lapses during the day. This tiny red berry, quiet, simple, and ancient, might just be the most powerful part of your evening routine. Where to find these dried fruits in the US and other countries? Finding high-quality dried fruits may feel overwhelming at first, especially when you're looking for the healthiest, cleanest options. But the good news is, all 4 of the dried fruits we've covered, blueberries, apricots, figs, and goji berries, are widely available in the US and in many countries around the world. The key is knowing what to look for and what to avoid. Let's start with where to shop. In the US, you can find these dried fruits at most major grocery stores like Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Sprouts, and even larger chains like Kroger or Safeway. Many health food stores and co-ops also carry them in bulk bins, which can be a more affordable way to try small amounts first. Online shopping offers even more options. Reputable websites like Thrive Market, iHerb, or Amazon carry organic, unsweetened versions of each fruit. If you're buying goji berries, try to choose those labeled raw, organic, or sun-dried for the best nutrient retention. For those living outside the US, you'll often find these in international or Asian grocery stores. Goji berries, in particular, are common in Chinese or Japanese markets. Blueberries and apricots are often available in European-style markets or health food stores. Figs are popular across the Mediterranean, Middle East, and Latin America, and widely sold in both local and imported varieties. Now, here's what to look out for. Avoid added sugars. Many packaged dried fruits are coated in sugar or syrups, which cancels out their health benefits. Always check the label. Look for versions that list only one ingredient, the fruit itself. Skip preservatives when possible. Sulfur dioxide is commonly added to dried apricots to maintain their bright color, but it can trigger allergies or breathing issues in sensitive individuals. If you see unsulfured or no preservatives, that's a better choice. Choose soft, pliable texture. Rock-hard dried fruits are often over-dried or old. Go for soft, chewy, and naturally fragrant varieties. If they smell or taste overly processed, skip them. Buy in small amounts. Dried fruits can go stale or lose potency over time, especially when exposed to light or air. It's better to buy smaller batches more often and store them in airtight containers in a cool, dark place, just like we do in Japanese households. Finding these fruits is easier than ever today, but the quality still matters. Treat the shopping process like a form of self-care, not just a task. Choose fruits that feel alive, whole, and respectful of the natural form they came from. Next, we'll talk about something equally important. What happens if you eat too much of a good thing? Can you eat too much? The gentle warning. Behind dried fruits. Dried fruits are powerful because they're concentrated. Every bite holds more nutrients than fresh fruit, but also more natural sugars and fiber. That's why a small amount goes a long way. And yes, it is possible to eat too much. Let's start with sugar. Even without added sweeteners, dried fruits naturally contain high levels of fructose. When you dry fruit, the water disappears, but the sugar stays. Eating large amounts, especially before bed, can cause blood sugar spikes, especially in people with pre-diabetes or diabetes. Symptoms of overconsumption might include feeling bloated or gassy, loose stools or diarrhea, sugar crashes, feeling tired or irritable a few hours later, unexpected weight gain over time, waking up groggy instead of refreshed. It's also easy to forget how small a portion should be. A handful of dried fruit can equal 2 or 3 whole fruits. That's why in Japanese tradition, we treat dried fruits as a side note, not a centerpiece, something light and supportive, not something to fill the stomach. Each fruit we discussed has its own caution. Blueberries, generally safe, but excessive amounts may cause digestive upset in those with sensitive stomachs. Apricots, high in potassium, watch out if you have kidney issues. Figs, high in fiber, too many may cause bloating or cramps. Goji berries may interact with certain medications like blood thinners. So, how much is enough? Start with 1 to 2 tablespoons of one fruit per night. If you want to combine 2 types, use half portions of each. Observe how your body feels over a few days. Everyone's digestion and tolerance is different. Listen to yours. Also, drink plenty of water. Dried fruits pull water into the digestive tract, and dehydration can worsen bloating or discomfort. The beauty of these fruits lies in their subtlety. Their effects build over time. Eating more doesn't mean better results. In fact, consistency with small amounts brings the best benefits, especially when paired with rest, hydration, and mindful habits. Next, let's talk about an important truth. These fruits are not medicine. They're not a cure, but they are gentle allies in your daily care. These fruits are not medicine, just gentle support for your body. Let's be clear. The dried fruits we've talked about, blueberries, apricots, figs, and goji berries, are not magic. They are not medicine. They don't replace your doctor, your prescriptions, or the medical care your body may truly need, and that's okay, because healing doesn't always begin in a pharmacy. Sometimes, it begins with a quiet choice you make in your kitchen, every evening, with care. In Japan, we never treat food as a cure. Instead, we see it as support, a way to gently guide the body toward balance. It's part of a concept called shokuiku, the art of mindful eating, where food is nourishment not just for the body, but for the spirit and the rhythm of daily life. So, while dried fruits can absolutely help support better sleep, clearer vision, and sharper memory, they are only one part of a much bigger picture. If you're struggling with serious memory loss, vision changes, or other health conditions, please speak with your doctor. These fruits won't fix a disease, but they may help your body respond better to care. They may ease discomfort. They may protect you from faster decline, and sometimes that's exactly what's needed. Not a cure, but a slowing down of loss. That's what we've seen in older generations in Japan. Not quick recovery, but gentle aging, with fewer complications, less pain, and more clarity, thanks to small habits repeated consistently. These fruits are tools, quiet, natural tools. They work best when combined with good sleep, clean hydration, gentle movement, a peaceful evening routine, and above all, regular medical checkups. So use them with respect, not expectation. Don't look for overnight miracles. Look for subtle improvements, a clearer morning, fewer eye twitches, better focus in a conversation, and when those changes come, even in small ways, honor them. They are signs your body is still listening, still healing, just in its own. Quiet time. As we grow older, it's easy to feel like our best days are behind us. Memory slips, vision fades, and the body feels slower each morning. But the truth is, your body hasn't given up on you. It's still working, still repairing, still listening. All it needs is the right kind of support. Dried fruits may seem simple, but when chosen carefully and used consistently, they become quiet allies for your brain, your eyes, and your peace of mind. They don't promise miracles, they don't cure disease, but they gently feed the parts of you that are trying to stay strong, focused, and clear, especially during the silent hours of the night. Start small. Choose one fruit tonight. Soak it, slow down, and make it a ritual. Give your body something natural, honest, and kind over time. You may notice changes, sharper focus, less eye fatigue, a feeling of being more present in your own skin, and that's where true healing begins, not in sudden results, but in small shifts you can feel and trust. Thank you for spending this time with me. I truly hope these simple traditions bring ease and clarity to your evenings. And please remember, health information shared on YouTube is not one size fits all and does not replace professional medical advice. If you have concerns about your health, always speak with your doctor or a licensed provider. If you believe you are experiencing a medical emergency, contact emergency services in your area immediately.